Imagine being in the middle of a violent storm, waves crashing, the boat rocking wildly, and the one person who could help is fast asleep. One evening, Jesus and his disciples climbed into a small fishing boat to cross the Sea of Galilee. The day had been long, crowds everywhere, teaching, healing, helping people. Everyone was exhausted. So the boat pushed off into the quiet night. For a while, everything was calm. The water was smooth, the sky dark and peaceful, but suddenly the wind began to rise, then the waves, and within minutes the peaceful lake turned into a raging storm. The wind howled, waves slammed against the boat, spilling water inside. The disciples, many of them experienced fishermen, were terrified. This wasn't a normal storm. This was the kind that could swallow a boat whole. And Jesus? He was asleep in the back of the boat. Finally, in panic, they shook him awake. "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" Jesus stood up slowly, looking out at the roaring wind and the crashing waves. Then he spoke just a few words. "Peace, be still." And suddenly, everything stopped. The wind died, the waves settled, the sea became completely calm, like the storm had never even existed. The disciples stared at him, stunned. "Who is this?" they whispered to each other, "that even the wind and the sea obey him?" Storms still show up in our lives. Fear, uncertainty, moments when everything feels out of control. But this story reminds us of something powerful. Even in the middle of the storm, Jesus is still in the boat.